Well, this is the fun and exciting part for me, actually putting the bathroom together and then beginning decorating. Hi, I'm Amy. This is Cody. Definitely a great little buddy to relax with when I am so tired from all the work I've done. And today I want to share with you a project that was a year in coming and it took 3 weeks for me to finish. So I think I'm learning to at least triple the time that I've planned for a project because I thought I could get all this done in a week and it took 3 weeks. And I hope you really like how it turned out. I actually used contact paper for this project. Yes, you heard me right. I used contact paper in my bathroom. So let's check it out. You can see behind me, I just couldn't wait to hang up my plants again. I swapped it out and I really like the purple plant up there with these accidentally lilac walls. And I really want a fun theme. So today I am making a return, even though this lovely piece of wall art inspired the color theme for my bathroom. I love succulents, especially hen and chicks, because my grandma grows them in her garden, and it was half off at Hobby Lobby. So I'm really thankful that it inspired me, but I realized when I put it up on the wall, it just made it too busy, and I'm going for more of a minimalist look. So while I still like it, I'm not going to choose to keep it because I don't want to create clutter, and I don't want it to get bent or messed up in storage. And I'm sure in the future I'll come across something nice like this if I ever find that I do want a piece of decoration like this. So it's been a total of 3 weeks that this bathroom has been in progress. I've just not had a lot of energy or motivation with that sink fiasco and then having to fix the faucet. But I finally today just got some caulking work done around the trim and also touching up the paint. So today I've got a couple of hours while the kids are at school, and I'm hoping that I can get this bathroom put back together and looking brand new. So something that I thought would reduce the obviousness of the purple, or at least make it work a little bit better, is taking rolls of contact paper and using it as an accent wall. Now, part of this is because I need a backsplash and I'm not going to do tiling. And that's where I had all of the paint damage last time. I don't want that to happen again. I really love the colors in it. I'll link it in the description box below if you like the look of it as well. There's also plain white and some other designs if you're interested. But I'd read about other people using contact paper as removable wallpaper. I'm willing to try it because this isn't a lot of area. Last night I came into the bathroom and I saw water all the way up the wall. And I said, what happened? And one of my children confessed that they threw water up on the wall. I don't know if it was like they were throwing it up to see how it would fall and having fun, like a rainy day. I have no idea. Children baffle me. You think that getting a pet might ruin your house? Children, they're a blessing, but oh dear. Anyways, so I definitely need to put something up on the walls, especially where all of their splattering goes. So that's what I'm going to attempt right now. I've got a couple hours before my physical therapy, which, by the way, this is going to be interesting because I've been having a hard time raising my hand to do my hair, and my physical therapist said that's probably just because of tight shoulders, so I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm going to try it. I think it'll be good, and I hope you enjoy. So I'm going to start down here because I don't think I could easily cut if I was going to roll it down. So I'm not going to peel up very much, just enough to get started. I think we need to scoot it over a little bit. Like staticky. Not gonna lie, it took over 20 minutes to get the first piece of contact paper started. Oh, I almost had it. Here, I'll use my head. The theme that I chose for this bathroom was vacation, because the colors reminded me of a vacation we took when my daughter was 18 months old to Hilton Head in South Carolina. So there was a blend of the beach scene as well as historic homes in South Carolina. And man, after this project's struggles, I think I do need a vacation. If you enjoy seeing others' DIY projects, including the problems and failures that they experience, would you please click the thumbs up button below and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more like this. I'm not afraid of heights. I'm afraid of falling, that's all. Contact paper is a great option if you're renting somewhere and you want to update the walls or the floors. Once we were renters in a house that the landlord just kind of neglected, and there were tiles coming apart from the bathroom floor. So I covered the bathroom floor with a marble contact paper, and it lasted pretty well for the 9 months to a year that we were in there. So definitely consider that if that's your situation. Maybe you enjoy the shiplap look, but you don't have carpentry skills like me. This might actually be an option as long as you know what you're getting into. We do own this home, but I did want it to be removable just in case it wasn't something that we wanted to keep forever. Now, I've never done real wallpaper, but it strikes me that that would be a big pain to remove. But let me know in the comments below if you've done actual wallpaper and the ease of installation, because I'll admit this sticky stuff was not easy to work with, and I've got a lifelong love-hate relationship with contact paper. This time I'm going top bottom. So because of this pattern, I'm definitely going to be experiencing some loss of the print. So I'm a little embarrassed to admit that this contact paper feature wall took me over 5 hours to complete. That's over an hour per roll. Now, if you have a open blank wall, this would be a lot faster for you, but for me, I had a lot of fixtures on the wall that I couldn't take off and had to cut around and do piecing and things like that. And then at the end, I also had to use remnants to complete the wall and to fit them together like a puzzle. I really like it so far. This is going to be the third tube. It takes about 1 tube to go from top to bottom. I think it'll be okay. So you can actually buy much wider lengths of these rolls. They're a little bit more expensive, but I was a cheapskate and I decided to go with the shorter lengths, which are around $6 per roll. Like I said, it took 4 for this project. Ooh, it's kind of crazy in here, but only a little bit left. Yay! I'm also trying to match this up to cover my power socket. Is that what that's called? I don't know. My power plate thing. It is now dark out and I only have 1 more roll. Well, let's see if I can make this work. I've got some patching to do and hopefully it'll go well. So this would be a lot easier if I could get this off, but it's stuck tight, can't remove it. I'm kind of a germaphobe, so I sure am glad that I thoroughly cleaned the toilet area before I started this project, and then I washed my sweater and clothes after this. So I really like the way it turned out, and I think that it makes the purple seem less glaring. And also these are my favorite colors, and it kind of ties in my front door, my pantry door, and some other elements in my house. So now my plan is to take a mirror that I bought a year ago in anticipation of redoing the bathroom. I didn't think it would be this hard or take 3 weeks for me to get the energy to get through it. I bought this mirror from Lowe's. It was about $50, which was a big splurge. I usually like to find things from the thrift store, but I couldn't find anything that I really liked that was the right size. And this was almost the height up there, and then the switch plate almost too big, but I had my husband hold it up there. It's actually really heavy, so I'm gonna have to use some heavy duty, I'm not sure if these are like 50-pound hooks, and I've measured out where the D-rings in the back are, put some screws in the wall after I pound these in. Hopefully I got them positioned right. There was one video a while ago where we just had the worst time trying to hang a huge mirror out there to kind of help with the illusion of space. I'll show you. After we put these really heavy duty wall anchors into it, which they make pretty big holes. It's not a simple thing to just, oops, I made a mistake, change it. This attempt at updating my decor to make my house look better actually didn't go that well. We ended up being able to straighten it out, but then after that I noticed it was a little bit too far to the left. That's what you call nailing it, or literally screwing it up. And that one? Oh, well, it's crooked. Apparently I didn't learn from the last time. If your house is crooked, do not try to hang a mirror using a level. Just go by the other lines like your ceiling or your light fixture. But it works, right?
Yes, I mean, everything is equally crooked.
That was hard. So something that goes with the colors in here, not really the theme, but that's okay, is my upcycled upholstered military bench that I painted on to cover a stain I couldn't get out. So I'm gonna put that here because we really liked it here before and we needed more room out there for the Christmas tree. There we go. So the next thing that I wanted to do was take this from Hobby Lobby that I painted and hang it up here as a plant holder. So, see if hanging this goes much better than that. So I'm gonna put this in here. It's kind of a reviving plant. I'll just combine them both. I don't want to use the pink, so I'll switch it over here. I'll reuse my painting tray as my project tray. By the way, I want to shout out the girl in green. If you are interested in plants, she's a great channel to watch. And she's also a growing channel, so definitely encourage you to support her too. I think her content is really relaxing, and I just like seeing how people do life in other areas of the world. And she's in the Netherlands. I'll put her link in the description box below. I think I'm gonna hot glue it. Make sure it stays. I think that works. And I like my little sitting area. And I like the extra spot for plants because during the winter especially, I really need things growing and being beautiful inside when they're not outside.
I noticed that the bouquet I used for dressing up as a Frida Kahlo portrait also matched the color scheme in my bathroom, so I used a rustic wood-looking Dollar Tree frame and hot glued it to that and used a command hook to stick it to the bathroom door to kind of announce the color scheme.
Now before putting this upholstered, upcycled military bench in this bathroom, I did feel like it was an awkward space. This bathroom is also meant to be the master bath ensuite. However, we actually use the master bedroom as our kids' playroom, and we found that they would just run circles through these doors and slam them, and I was worried about fingers getting pinched and the noise. So we just keep this locked, and it's just this little nook for the kids to put their clothes down when they're getting ready to take a bath. So I really like it. It's very functional. I changed the shower curtain to one with texture. Actually, I just added it to the front of it. I had that already. It was in a cupboard, and I decided to just put it up there so it wasn't clutter in the cupboard. And I felt like the texture kind of went with the hand towels that I already had. I bought this carpet at Walmart a couple years ago, along with these really pretty patterned towels in my favorite color. I made this ribbon plant hanger in a different DIY video. And in the bathroom declutter video, I talked about putting a little kitchen caddy down here to keep the counters a little bit more clear, and about how using a smaller laundry basket helped me feel like I could get my laundry routine under control because one of those is just the size of one load of laundry, and that helped me with reducing my overwhelm. I'll link it in the description box below. Now I realize that this is a lot of color going on, so if you're more minimalistic than that and you prefer more of a calm color palette, this also comes in just the white, so that's another option if you like this distressed wood look. I'll put the link for this contact paper in the description box below if you're willing to do all that piecing together that I ended up having to do. This wall is not that long, so it did seem doable, but it gives you kind of some design ideas if you're thinking of a fun way to redo your bathroom. I'm really happy that I covered the switch plate because I think that makes it seem more cohesive and less cheap looking than if it would have just this big tan thing that doesn't match. I took some leftover contact paper and changed out the label for this Dollar Tree foam pump, and I just keep refilling it with about a tablespoon of this and the rest with water because I didn't like the mess that a bar soap would make on the countertop. It's harder to clean, and also my kids like to dig in the soap. It's really annoying to me. So we really like foam. Even though there are some really cute glass ones out there, again, I've got kids, I needed to make it simple, and so I just recycle one of these. Now what about my sink spray painting disaster? Well, there's definitely an imperfection here. I just cover it with the soap and pretend it's not there. Down the road, I'll gradually try to fill it in with the spray paint, but for now, we needed it to work, and I needed to kind of close the door on this project just to take a break and have the rest of the house be in order and calm for the holidays. So if you've enjoyed seeing my bathroom update on a budget, would you please give this video a thumbs up? Click subscribe below if you haven't already. I've got some more home decor stuff coming up. My 6-year-old daughter's bedroom is going to be next. I just need to find the time for it, probably after the holidays. And make sure to hit the notification bell if you want to know when my next video is up. Well, if you want to see another design project I've already done, here's a video of redoing my son's tiny room, and YouTube thinks you'd enjoy this video.